Welcome back guys to another Minecraft video. Today we are gonna be reacting to a video from the Mr. Epic called Unsolved Mystery of Hausemaster. And actually, yeah, who is really Hausemaster? He's the server admin of the oldest anarchy server in Minecraft. So we'll just find out who's actually Hausemaster. Consider subscribing and liking, and make sure you guys enjoy.
2B2T, the staffless anarchy server with only a single server operator who runs the server from the background, ensuring bugs and exploits are patched and that the server runs without crashing. And it makes sense, right? The server is anarchy. There is no need for a staff team such as admins, mods or helpers because there are no rules to enforce. Well, then who operates or owns 2B2T? I'm sure you all know his name, the Swedish man Hausemaster, who runs a server from the shadows, rarely responds to emails, and occasionally posts on Reddit using the 2Builders account. The majority of players, when asked this question, will also think first of Hausemaster due to the many YouTube videos and Reddit threads which talk about him or reference him as the server owner. But you see, however, this is where things get interesting. It seems as if there is a gap in history. There are parts missing, and the actual owner of the server isn't as clear picture as, well, you would have thought.
Really? Wow.
Before the server blew up, the so-called Hausemaster was quite active, at least compared to the level of activity he has now. He was seen on the server talking with players multiple times, as well as being more transparent about server-side operations.
The server gets its hardware from only player donations, which can be only coming in from the priority queue, $20.
He also ran a 2B2T website called 2b2t.org, which is no longer around. This is where things first got weird. If you look at the sidebar here, there is a message explaining why the server needs donations. I don't want to run 2b2t anymore. I am tired of it and it is boring to me, and I don't want to spend any more hours fixing it than needed. I would rather just shut it down forever and move on. As long as donations each month are reached, it will show me that you want to continue playing on 2b2t, and I'll continue to host it and fix stuff when needed. As soon as a month goes unpaid, I shut it down.
Okay.
So it's clear he no longer wants anything to do with the server. And then on the 31st of July 2014, an update was posted to the website. Hausemaster has left 2b2t forever, is no longer in charge. The server will continue like normal though, and will be operated by an anonymous friend. A month later, and the message is gone. As well as the message posted to the website, players immediately noticed a change in Haus's mannerism. Initially he was polite and level-headed in emails, but after the so-called change, he became much more rude and condescending. Haus's email header, which was a small snippet in an email containing information about the sender, recipient, and the email's route to get to the inbox, also used to be in Swedish, and after the change, it became English. Well, this completely contradicts what we thought we knew about Hausemaster, as it is commonly believed that he is a solo server operator.
That's not how you light TNT.
Who has been running it this past decade, and now we have information which suggests that he left the server during 2014 and is no longer even associated.
Yeah, subscribe. It says it right here. Subscribe.
Which suggests that he left the server during 2014 and is no longer even associated with it. Well, this is where things get interesting. Hausemaster may have been the most known server operator, but he was not the only operator. Before 2b2t started, way back in 2008, Haus used to play a Team Fortress 2 server called 2 Fort 2 Furious. He would become an active member of the community, making friends with many players and even joining Steam groups. He would remain active until one of his good friends, Kalash or Rayma, got banned. They would then set up their own Garry's Mod server in 2009, called 2Builders 2 Tools. The server had no rules and was very chaotic. Sound familiar? Anyways, he would then later in 2010 create a Minecraft
Yeah, very familiar. It's the actual 2b2t
server called 2b2t with a friend who was known as George Bush 420. George Bush 420 would later stop being involved with the server due to internet issues, but has still been seen on the server many times after, and is either believed to be an old account used by Haus or still used by George. Speaking to longtime player Jared2013 also confirms that he was active in the server as late as 2016. So that's 2 confirmed staff members now, but there's even more. A player named Ben Jojo was at one time a staff member or server helper. This has been confirmed by older players such as XCC2. Ben Jojo's main role on the server was to help Haus with writing plugins during 2012. He supposedly quit later on as he believed it was filled with neo-Nazis. So that's 3 confirmed members now, but the list doesn't end there. During 2016, when Russia invaded the server, one of Russia's
Yeah, the Russian war. And look at that, Minecraft 1.9. Hey, the best update on Minecraft for PvP.
friends named Curtis was tasked with running the 2v2t queue, which initially was hosted on Russia's server, the Archon. It's unknown how much power he had, but players speculated that he had more power than anticipated, based on the fact that he was even moderator on the 2v2t subreddit for a brief period. But that's all we know about him. 4 confirmed staff members now, and this is where it gets a bit speculative. Another player, iTristan, who created plugins for House and backdoored the server, was speculated to have been given operator powers at one stage, as well as other.
He's got barriers, and you can even see its block ID of 166.
Through tyranny, but none of that has been confirmed. So we know that there have been multiple staff in the past that could have potentially taken over or been involved in 2v2t. One more suspicious thing I want to talk about now is House, or the person who uses the 2Builders2Tools Reddit account, and his censorship and removal of others and his own posts on Reddit. Criticism of House, as well as the server, is often removed on the subreddit for no apparent given reason, and House has even gone as far as banning some people from the Reddit. This has led to many players, especially older players who tend to be more critical of the server, to create a new subreddit called 2v2t Uncensored, where only posts related to excessive spam are removed. Alongside the removal of anything critical of the server, House has also deleted many of his own older posts. Why would he do this though? Well, it's because of accountability. Let me give you an example. In the past, House has made multiple server updates / future posts. In one of them, a bit over a year ago, he talked
Dude, that's a lot of chickens and eggs.
about how he'd been looking to increase the server play slots to deal with the hour-long queues. He also talked about how he had considered an alternative server where players can play while queuing up for the main server. He briefly mentioned the queue being updated and the potential of being improved as well. This post was deleted, and since then it seems as if nothing has been done to do with an alternative server, as well as an improved queue system. This is just one example of many, however. House is deleting his old posts because he doesn't want to be held accountable by the players to do something which he said he would in the past. The removal of posts and lack of updates as well as communication from House has led some long-time players such as Sato, who made many of the 2v2t timeline, to quit the server out of frustration.
$16,000 to $20,000.
But that's it. That's the story as well as unsolved mystery of Hausemaster. While many believe that House is still the man behind the server, there are lots of others who believe that he did in fact leave the server, and as such we can draw no final conclusions, and I once again leave it up to you guys, the audience, to decide. I hope you enjoyed the video.
Yeah, the audience must decide. What do you guys think? Is he actually still the owner or no? Make sure you tell yourself that, and I'll see you guys next video. No comments, duh. Bye.